My life changed before I even knew what life was. The memory that still chases me is not the hospital smell or the sound of machines. It is my father's eyes, wide open, wet with tears, begging for life. His body lay still under layers of bandages, like he was already being prepared for death. I was only 8 years old, but in that moment, something inside me knew that life was about to change forever. My name is Justina, and everything I am today was born from pain I never asked for. It was a bright Wednesday morning, the kind that made children feel safe. I was in school, sitting by the window watching the sky. I liked that seat because it made me feel free. At 8, I believed life was simple. Cool. My parents. Laughter. Then my mother ran into the school compound. She didn't walk. She didn't greet anyone. Ran. People do not run into schools unless something terrible has happened. Her wrapper was loose. Her chest moved up and down as she struggled to breathe. Fear lived on her face. "Please," she said, gripping the classroom door. "I need Justina. Now." My teacher stood up quickly and tried to calm her. She reminded her that we had a CRK test that morning. It was my best subject. She said I should not miss it. But my mother did not hear a word. She kept repeating, "Please, please. There is an emergency." That was how I was taken out of school. No explanation. No goodbye. She dropped me at my grandaunt's house and rushed away again. I kept asking her what was wrong. She didn't answer. She only kissed my forehead and left. 2 days later she returned. Her eyes were red. Her voice was weak. "Justina," she said quietly, "let us go and see your father." Something cracked inside my chest. My father was strong. He was a driver who traveled often, but when he came home, he lifted me in the air and laughed. How could someone like him be in the hospital? My hands shook as we walked in. What I saw there ended my childhood. My father lay on the bed, wrapped in bandages from head to toe. He looked smaller, broken. Only his eyes were free, and they were filled with pain. Tears rolled down his face, but he could not lift a finger. He could not speak. He only looked at me. I screamed his name and ran to him. I held his hand. He tried to squeeze it. That weak squeeze carried every word he could not say. "Love you. I'm sorry. Goodbye." The next day they took him in for surgery. My mother and I prayed until our throats hurt. We begged God the way people beg when they have nothing else. 4 hours later a doctor walked out. He did not speak. He didn't need to. My mother collapsed. I remember shaking her body, screaming, "Mummy, wake up! Please!" That day my world ended. After the burial my mother became a shadow. She stared at walls as if my father might appear from inside them. She forgot to eat. She forgot to sleep. That was when my father's family arrived. They said I now belonged to them. They said my mother no longer belonged. They said she was nobody. My mother begged. She cried. She knelt. She offered them everything my father owned. The house, the land, the car. "Take it all," she said. "Just give me my daughter." They said no. One night she tried to run away with me. We almost escaped. Almost. They caught us and dragged her to court. She had no money, no support, no voice. She lost. And just like that they took me from her. I stayed in my father's compound, but I was not living. I was surviving. Some days I ate nothing. Some days I searched farms for leftover food. Sometimes I stole small pieces of yam just to stay alive. Each time guilt burned my chest. When I turned 13, I knew I would die there if I stayed. So I ran. I walked for hours, hungry and scared, until someone helped me reach my mother's village. From there I was sent to live with an aunt in the city. She enrolled me in a good school, but pain does not disappear because buildings are taller. I was quiet. I did not trust people. I lived in fear that someone would come and drag me away again. I was healing. Then my aunt died. Another home lost. They sent me back to the village again, but I refused to let my life end there. I returned to the city alone, worked small jobs, cleaned offices, washed plates, saved money, and paid for my WAC myself. Passed. I entered university. Finished. Got a job. I brought my mother to the city and took care of her. Then love came. His name was Paul. He was calm, gentle. Everyone knew us together. My mother prayed for him like he was already family. Then one morning I opened my phone. Wedding pictures. Oh. Another woman. Traditional marriage. White wedding. My heart did not break. Shattered. My mother said I must marry from my village, he told me. But I can still be with you. Still be with me. Like I was nothing. I walked away. Today I chase peace. I take care of my mother. I travel. Smile. If I eventually don't get married but ever want children, I will adopt. I am healing, but I won't lie, the scars are deep. I live one day at a time now. Breathe. I move. Most importantly, I smile. And I refuse to break again. Because after everything life has done to me, I'm still here.